taking a look at Jonathan Power, looks like he's just a little bit ragged here. Still playing beautiful shots, but just looking a little bit fatigued, I think.
Yeah, he's not moving as well as he was in the second and third games. And the rallies have been going a little bit longer than they have been the last 4 games, so that's going to take its toll on him as well.
Well, that racket of Jonathan Power can just send the ball in any direction in the court.
Indeed,
such a dangerous racket.
Indeed it is. It's you just don't know what to expect with Jonathan Power, and he floats it in there and oh.
Ball is going nowhere near away from me. Be quiet. Don't explain, it makes it worse. More painful.
9-6.
Funny comments from Jonathan. It's just true Jonathan Power.
Well, no match is serious enough not to have a little laugh here and there, is it?
No, indeed. You've got to have a little bit of a laugh now and again, Martin.
9-6.
Well, 9-6. Thierry's still not crept away from Jonathan. He's still in this.
No, Jonathan's still no.
If you did, Mr. Power, would you please not wave your hand during the runners?
Oh, I think this is a very big point, John.
Indeed it is. If 10-6 to LINCOU. Big hill decline going into the 5th game. Oh. Great scrambling by THIERRY. Unbelievable recovery.
Well, I think Jonathan feeling that Thierry's ball was a double bounce in the side wall there.
Yeah, on the back end there, which is a little bit dicey, but there he is, Jonathan. Complaining, he wins the rally and he's still complaining, but that's Jonathan Power. Wanting to get his point across that he thought the ball was double bounce and wanted to call double, but
that furrowed
here we are
brow
back at
says
7-9 here, Martin. He's slowly creeping back up and
well, we see now the match has gone to 85 minutes, an hour 25. That's it's getting into a marathon match time, John.
indeed, this is where mental concentration has to be at the utmost here. They've both done ample amount of work together, and it's just a matter of the unforced errors and waiting for the time and not trying to finish it off too early. And oh, Power's got
well, I'm not sure what he hurt there, but
had a little bit of a bump down below. Nope.
I think maybe someone better have some ice ready.
We're going to see a 3-minute injury timeout after here, Martin, do you think?
Only if he loses the point. Wow, this is great scores from both players.
Unbelievable.
This really is cat and mouse stuff.
Oh,
Beautiful
great.
drop shot.
Oh, great.
And back
Off the
again.
wall by Power. Unbelievable.
This really is great scores from both players.
Both players not wanting to give up anything, but what a great rally.
Well, tactically, I thought that was one of the best rallies of the match.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this is a classic match, but it seems as though the way the scores have gone, whichever player has dominated their style on the match has won the game fairly easily.
Yeah.
This seems to be the only game that has been quite closely contested.
Indeed
Both
it
players not really managing to dominate the play.
No, they're not there. As Power, LINCOU had a couple of lovely backhand jump shots, and Power just got in there and just used his wrist and flicked it over his head.
Well, Jonathan taking a timely breather there, I think. Well, again, we're seeing great length here from both players. Oh. Well, I don't think you can accuse Jonathan Power of showing lack of effort to get to the ball.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. LINCOU just stood on his shot and didn't really make that much effort to get out there. And Jonathan was trying to get through to play the ball, so it was.
Well, it's a very, I mean, there was a very strange decision to give on such a closely contested point, such an important point.
Important point indeed.
Oh, beautiful reflexes.
Yeah. And here we go. The New York crowd getting behind the local boy here. Unbelievable stuff.
Jonathan standing about 3 feet from the front wall. Great reflexes. 8-10.
8-10.
Well, THIERRY taking a timely breather here.
He was. Oh, somebody's cell phone off. Was that yours, Martin?
No. Maybe it's your mum ringing up. Did you have your porridge this morning?
Yeah, I had me Wheaties.
It's left. 8-10 right.
Making that little bit more of an extra effort just to prove that, well, some of the let calls he's had, he's bound to be doing that, isn't he?
So you're telling me you're still preferring Wheaties to porridge? I thought you were Scottish these days.
Well, most days I am, yeah. It depends on how I wake up in the morning, you know. If I feel grumpy, I'll become Scottish, you know, but...
Oh, great length here from both players. Jonathan trying to pick up a winner on the backhand. Oh! THIERRY forced the opening. Beautiful length and back forehand, and then cracked it into the tin.
Indeed he did. He did all the work to get that opening he wanted, and then he blew it. Crucial time as well, 9-10. He could have been up 11-8.
I always feel that when the pace is a little bit slower, it always favours the player with more ability with the racket. There's no pace in which just to deflect the ball.
No.
And I got to say that's even though THIERRY has got a great technique, it really does when the play gets tense. I would favour Jonathan Power.
Oh, definitely. With the ball there, Jonathan's wrist does amazing stuff when it comes to there. Slower rally by both players here, Martin.
For all that people talk about Jonathan Power's great racket skills or his fast foot speed, this style of game is actually what makes him the great player that he is. He's got a great basic game. He can put so much pressure on the back of the court. He doesn't give you any openings at all.
Definitely not.
This is what makes a great squash player.
Indeed it is, and he's proved that over the years. And he's won all those titles doing it. So,
well, he's been very patient here. Both players not giving an inch. Great work up and down the backhand wall.
Both just waiting for each other to make that little opening for each other.
Well, it looks as though there's absolutely no chance for Jonathan Power to make a mistake here.
No.
THIERRY's got to squeeze the point from him. 9-10 in the fifth game.
Well, it looks like THIERRY seems to be doing a little bit of work here now, and he's sort of the last couple of rallies he's taken a little bit of extra time to recover. So,
well, this really is turning into a marathon match. Well, the game time at 91 minutes. That's the over there on the half, John. That's a long time to play squash.
That is a very long time to play squash, and the best thing that the winner can have after this is they've got a day off tomorrow. So, which is a great thing to know, and I'm sure they're both thinking that and realising that, well, it's gone this distance, you can go a little bit longer just for that victory. So. 10-all?
10-all. 2 games all, 10-all. There's nothing to choose between these two guys.
And
who would your money be on now?
I'd have to still favour Power here. THIERRY's been up 3 points this whole game, and Power's just got it back to 10-all and seems to have picked up a little, he's picked up a little bit more momentum, and he's
Yours was a good shot, but not perfect. You would have reviewed it.
Well, the referee telling Jonathan that it was a good shot, but not quite perfect.
Power wouldn't have liked that at all.
Well, I gotta say, if I was going to pick a winner, I've got to say Jonathan Power. It doesn't look under any pressure here, hitting great length.
That cheating my swing. He played the ball. There's no, he can't stop when he hits a weak shot. That cheating my swing.
Please, if you're going to... You must be sure to appeal as quickly as you can. 10-all from the right.
10-all right. Let's just be fair. There's no way I would have got that.
Late ball, 10-all. Oh, beautiful cross-court drop shot.
Oh dear.
Tight ball from Terry LINCOU. Not able to do anything with it.
Another great rally from both players here, Martin.
This is tight squash.
Had the opening again in the same situation. He tinned the ball. Just had to. He didn't have that wrist, and he played for the opening. He got the opening and tinned the top of the tin again. He's done that twice in the last 4 rallies, and now Jonathan's got the upper hand at 11-10.
Well, this is smart play. Jonathan's slowing it right down. If you play a slow ball, it allows you to get back on the tee that extra bit quicker. And so if the other player's got to feel as though he's got to hit a better shot to win the point.
Indeed it does, yeah.
And at this stage, when it gets tense, Terry LINCOU's just hit a couple of silly mistakes, I think.
See, Jonathan's sort of been a lot more patient here in this last 7 or 8 rallies than he has done in the beginning of this game.
And again,
it's paid off. Terry's
and
hit
again.
4-10 in the last 4 rallies, so
Terry not able to cope with Jonathan's patient play here.
10-7 to LINCOU, and Jonathan's gone straight to 12-10.
5 points in a row.
Unbelievable turnaround in the 5th game here.
Absolutely. Terry can't afford to lose another point. It's such a huge point for him. Oh,
Saying that, he's just completely mistimed the serve, and what a lead Jonathan Power has now. 13-10 into the 5th game. What a vital point coming up here.
oh, what a quarter-final match. The ex-number 1 against the current number 1. 13-10 for the ex-number 1, Jonathan Power. Oh,
It's not over yet, Martin. It's not over
absolutely
yet.
not.
And wouldn't he love to win on this court again after the new number 1 at the minute? And
Beating the home favourites.
indeed, took him out in the semi-finals last year before. It'll be a great revenge, sweet revenge for Power if he can take the toll. But it's 13-11.
Oh, this game's going all the way to the wire.
Oh,
beautiful
unbelievable!
shot from Jonathan Power.
Unbelievable! What a
Snapping
shot to
his-
pull out at 13-11.
Just snapped his wrist at the last moment, sent it across the court.
Unbelievable.
Terry LINCOU didn't even see it, I
Terry
don't
LINCOU
think.
didn't see it until it bounced twice, and it was unbelievable shot to
Here we
play.
go,
It's
match
fought.
point. Jonathan Power.
Crowd's going to go wild after this, and so is Power.
Well, you see the pace of this. Oh! Terry LINCOU opening the court up, going for the boast. Quite a strange decision at this
Indeed,
time.
it was
but
at a crucial point of the match, and
I think we'll see Jonathan possibly go for a couple of winners.
What? It was just 10-14. It's 11-14.
now it's 12-14. No, because it was 11-13.
Well,
No,
I
it
think
was, yeah.
well, there's some dispute about the score here. I think everyone's agreed. The crowd, the referee, the players, all agreed on 12. Jonathan. There. 3. Everyone
Come.
yeah. This all is thank you. Oh,
Now,
I
still hitting
think
that
you hit
thing.
I think that game.
The match was
But
it?
there's 6 in the queue. Oh. The 3 semi.
So, this is gonna go.
All the way. All the way. Oh, so jump the pub list
Was it?
that
The match.
victory, maybe not classic, I think, but a grand.
Yeah, that's about what it was. It was a fight. The ball was fight for such little room. It was a battle to finish. We were trying to finish.
It seemed to be that whoever managed to put their style of play on the game was winning quite easily. The games were going 15-6 either way. Whoever managed to dominate the game.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a good length that won the match in all the games. He hit much better length than me in the first game, and then I started to find my length and penetrate him, get him behind me. It's all about taking the middle of the court, and I managed to sneak a few lucky points there at the end and win the match.
So you're a 4-time victor here. Obviously, the crowd know you very well. They love your style of play. They love your temperament. And they were cheering for you at the end. Do you think that helped you along in the end?
Yeah, the crowd's always been good to me here. It's my style of place, and it's quite the echo. Yeah, I enjoy it, and it really gets me up for the matches.
So this match, almost 100 minutes, almost 1 hour 40. Do you think that you've got a day rest now? Do you think the physical aspect will play a part in the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, I hope not. I feel pretty strong, surprisingly enough, hour 40, and I've been working the last couple of weeks on my fitness, and I think it paid off. I feel strong going into the semifinals.
So the next match up, probably Peter Nicol or Nick Matthew. Have you any preference who you'd rather play?
Well, certainly Peter's proven to be the stronger player over the years, but you know, Nick's coming up, and I don't want to make any predictions, but I just want to play my game and play it well, hopefully, to come Wednesday.
Well, going for a fifth victory, Jonathan Power. Good luck with the rest of the tournament, and congratulations today.
Thanks a lot, man.